My name is Holly. I'm an esthetician here at EpiCentre Park Lane, Dallas, Texas. Today, Rebecca is already a patient of ours. She has kindly offered to come in and be our model today. We're doing Liposonix, which is the new kid on the block as far as fat reduction, non-invasive. It's an ultrasound treatment where we're melting the fat. This also has no downtime. She can leave here today and go work out if she wants to. Side effects with the Liposonix is going to be a little bit of swelling right after, some erythema immediately after, definitely can have some bruising. Rebecca has done this treatment before, and so Rebecca, what did you expect, and were your expectations met the first time you did it?
I was very pleased. I mean, it definitely made a difference.
Okay.
I could tell the difference in my clothes,
You saw the reduction, especially the way your pants fit?
Yes,
okay.
very much.
And that's what will happen. It's kind of like 1 hour, one treatment, 1 hour, one pant size or dress size. So people will lose approximately about an inch over 3 months. And then they can repeat again if they want more reduction, but they have to wait at least 3 months before we can do that.
Liposonix is the newest addition to non-invasive fat reduction. We can actually perform it in the EpiCentre. There's no need for anesthesia. Liposonix is high-intensity focused ultrasound. We can actually perform it. It doesn't increase the lipid levels, and it really doesn't have major side effects. So we have FDA approval to perform it, and as the fat is melted, it's a healthy way to actually do these procedures. Typically for Liposonix, we like treating the trunk area between your arms and your legs. If you can find an area where you can pinch an inch, that's a perfect target where Liposonix can be very effective. Normally, the procedure itself takes us about an hour, and we'll see results in 8 to 12 weeks.
And as you can see, before we do the treatment, we'll put a grid on the stomach, depending on how many squares we want to put on. For her, she just has this little fat pocket right in the center here that we want to treat. So the actual treatment itself is pretty simple. We'll go over each square. It's 60 seconds per square, and we do 3 passes. Okay? So in the beginning, we'll just take it's distilled water in here that we just spray on. Get a nice coating of the water on. And then we actually just place the applicator down and press. And it just pulses for 60 seconds. People will say it feels like, warmth. It will feel prickly. Sometimes, what would you say, Rebecca, the first time you did it? Almost like a hot little needle, like a little poke.
Yes.
It's a little zingy in certain areas, but since it's only 60 seconds, it goes really fast, and then we move on to the next square. So it's actually a really quick treatment. We can always do it in an hour. Full time you be here is probably 2 hours for the actual treatment itself, because we have to prep you before. Now we're moving on to the next square. Same thing. We're spraying the distilled water, and then we're just placing the applicator on and pressing the button. Then release, and then it's 60 seconds. And we'll do this continuously over the 6 squares, and then we'll repeat 2 more times. How are you feeling, Rebecca? You feeling those things? What does it feel like to you?
Hot.
Feels really warm?
Really warm.
Okay. Does it feel prickly?
Prickly.
Okay. But from like 1 to a 10, what would you feel like your pain level is?
Yeah, it goes up and down.
Right, so it could be like an 8 and then go down to a 2?
Yes.
Okay. But very tolerable.
It's not consistent.
Yeah, very tolerable.